Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are tackling a huge topic, moving your entire life to a whole new country. It's this massive dream for so many people, but let's be real, the logistics can feel like an absolute nightmare. So how do you take that mountain of stress and turn it into a smart, totally doable plan? Well, we're about to find out.
If this is on your radar, you're probably feeling that wild mix of pure excitement and, yeah, just overwhelming anxiety. You've got the dream, you've got the destination, but you've also got a house full of stuff and a brain buzzing with a million questions. I mean, where do you even start?
Don't worry, we've got your back. We're going to break down a real-world strategy from someone who actually did it, who made the leap successfully. We'll walk right through their pro tips to help you turn all that chaos into a clear, step-by-step plan. Let's get organized.
Okay, first things first. Before you even think about packing a single box, you have to deal with the life you're leaving behind. This is all about the administrative groundwork, the boring but absolutely essential stuff that is going to save you from some massive headaches down the road.
The secret here is to be methodical. Number 1, close out your contracts. Phone, gym, utilities, all of it. Trust me, trying to cancel a gym membership from another continent is a special kind of torture. 2, if you've got big assets like a car, figure out what you're doing with it now. And 3, this one is non-negotiable. Scan every single important document and save it all to a secure cloud drive. Your future self will seriously thank you.
And this, right here, gets to the core philosophy of the whole thing. Preparation is everything. The source we're looking at even suggests these little but super smart things, like studying your new city's map and downloading it for offline use before you even get on the plane. It's all about thinking like a strategist. Anticipate the hurdles, and they stop being scary obstacles and just become simple steps on your checklist.
All right, with the admin handled, what about all the stuff you're not taking with you? The belongings that are going into long-term storage? Well, they need their own special strategy. I absolutely love this quote from our source. Don't think of it as just storage. Think of it as a time capsule. You know that one little mindset shift? It changes everything. It forces you to prepare your belongings for an unknown amount of time and, frankly, unknown conditions. So what does that mean in practice? Well, it means wrapping everything incredibly well. It means thinking about potential heat and humidity, which can totally ruin furniture, books, and clothes. You really have to prepare these items as if you might not see them for years, because, let's be honest, you might not.
And now for the main event, packing. This is where the anxiety can really spike. What do you take? What do you leave behind? The solution, according to our source, is a powerful, methodical list.
And there's some real psychology at play here. A detailed list does so much more than just organize your stuff. For anyone who gets anxious, it breaks a huge, overwhelming task into small, manageable little chunks. It gives you a sense of control and a clear path forward when that I can't decide feeling kicks in. And here is that pro tip in action. The person behind our source material used a tool like Notion to list out every single thing they thought they might want to bring. Then they sorted it all into categories and started cutting things based on, quantity and usefulness. This process forces you to rationalize every single choice, to move from pure emotion to solid logic. This whole rationalization process leads you to what we're calling the survival-first mindset. It is a simple but really powerful filter. You stop asking, do I want this? And you start asking, is this essential for my immediate survival and comfort in a brand new country? Office clothes for a new job? Yep, that's survival. Your entire collection of cute decorative mugs? Probably not.
So let's see what this actually looks like in the real world. We're going to peek at some categories from the source's actual packing list. Now, remember, this isn't a rule book for what you should pack. Think of it more like a case study in how to think about packing.
Just look at this clothing list. It's not about fashion, right? It's all about function. A versatile coat, a good umbrella, warm socks, and items for layering. These choices are purely strategic. They cover a bunch of different weather scenarios, which means you're comfortable and prepared right away, all without overpacking.
And the same logic applies to the kitchen. You don't need to bring your entire set of pots and pans. The list just has one pot, one pan, a few basic spices, and the essentials for making tea. It's just enough to make simple meals and feel a little bit at home, without shipping your whole kitchen across the globe. It's survival first, not gourmet first.
And here's that decision-making process in action. Let's take a category like trousers. You list out black office pants. The use case? Job interviews. Decision? Keep.
That's a total survival item. Next, blue hiking pants. Use case, hobby. Decision, donate. It's not an immediate need, and you can always get another pair later. See how that works? It's so clarifying.
Of course, it's not all about cold, hard logic. Survival also includes your well-being. This means packing the absolute non-negotiables, your passport, your critical documents, but it also means making small, smart allowances for your personal comfort, a favorite book, supplies for a hobby like embroidery, or items of faith. These little things are what make a new place start to feel like home.
We are almost there. You've handled the admin, you've packed your time capsule, and you've curated your survival kit. But there is one last crucial piece of advice that really ties this all together: managing your energy. You basically have two choices. You can do the last-minute scramble, staying up all night, fueled by caffeine and panic, and then you arrive at your destination completely exhausted. Or you can follow the strategic, daily plan, doing just a little bit every day, like our source recommends, so the whole process is calm and under control. And this is just so important to remember. The move itself isn't the finish line, it's the starting line. Arriving completely drained means you begin your new life at a disadvantage. You're going to need that energy for finding an apartment, for navigating a new city, for starting that new job. So be strategic with your energy. So, what's the big takeaway here? Ultimately, what this whole process shows us is that a successful international move is really all about good project management. It's about your mindset, your strategy, and your preparation, way more than it is about the physical things you put in a suitcase. So, instead of thinking about all the stress of packing, let's end with this thought. By preparing strategically, by saving your energy, what is the first incredible thing you're going to do when you land? Explore a new neighborhood? Find a great local coffee shop? Start that dream job with total confidence? The possibilities, they are endless. Thanks so much for joining me.